Hello, today we are looking at a Bach Stradivarius. This is a Model 43 lightweight, and we had a client send this in to have some work done. He wanted the Venturi gap receiver put on, and he ordered an SWE mod kit. So he has our modular 2 finger buttons and our recessed top caps and the grooves bottom caps in silver. He also added on a set of ergonomic finger rings. I'll bring them a little closer so you can see this horn. And he added 2 Saturn water keys. So this is technically a modification. We did have to take the original receiver off and turn this brace around, install all the parts, and then rebrush it. This horn could be finished very easily in brushed silver now. If he wanted it to be perfect, then he would have to have it stripped down and polished and then replated. So if you have an older horn that's not in perfect shape, but you want to make it play a lot better, then the VGR is a great option. Ergonomic finger rings can go on any of our horns. And of course the SWE mod kit can go on any horn without any work at all. And our Saturn water keys. So, and then I have my personal 5mm modular mouthpiece in here. Again, it's a Bach Stradivarius, and it looks really nice. It feels really good in my hands. It's, I guess, a very comfortable horn in terms of my left hand. Those finger rings just fit me perfect, and we've always offered those as an aftermarket item. And the VGR I should talk about just for a second. That system, you can unscrew the receiver, and there's an insert inside. Some of you know about this, and 99 million of you don't. So we've offered this for a few years. Here he had something custom engraved on it. It says Semper on one side, and if you turn it over, it says Fidelis. Obviously, someone's in the Marine Corps. So I'm going to put that back on and explain a little bit about this. That insert inside allows you to change the Venturi and the gap, which allows you to adjust airflow, flexibility, and slotting. Most people are thinking, well, if the horn needed those things, it would have been set up that way from the factory. Well, unless it came from Harrelson trumpets, that's not true. And I can guarantee that. There's no factory in the world that's actually setting that up for your mouthpiece, especially if you're playing on a mouthpiece, a different brand than the trumpet. So if you buy a Bach Stradivarius, I've measured hundreds of these horns, and the gap is different with the same mouthpiece on a vast amount of the horns. It's a wide array, depending on when they were built, who built them, how much plating was inside the receiver. There are a lot of variables. The Venturi itself is a variable as well, and almost all manufacturers do not keep that consistent. So by adding a VGR or Venturi gap receiver, you can improve your playing and the setup and how it fits you personally very quickly by changing these inserts. I'll play a few notes. It's a very expressive horn. It sounds like a Bach, but it doesn't feel like a Bach. It's a little easier to play. In my hands it feels very nice. And really, I've already had it set up to fit my gap and my Venturi the way I like it. There you go. We have some Harrelson modifications to a Bach Stradivarius.